Well, it looks like Scout number 2 is available. So if we go to the Manhunt, week 2, Scout 2 is available. And you remember we have to do 11 of these to unlock the climax mission. And during that climax mission, we will receive the Tinkerer mask. So we'll keep up with these weekly. Every Tuesday, we'll have a new one. So for Scout 2, it says focus on the areas west of the White House. The campus settlement is our first line of defense against the outcasts. It's important that they are prepared for what is coming. We go down, it says help the campus vendor get their hands on new gear. They should be able to pay for it. And it says 0 of 10. Help the campus vendor get their hands on new gear. Seems like we might need to sell them gear, right? I think that's probably it. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to look for some stuff. Okay, so I have that junk. I already have some stuff on me. I'm going to see. I got more junk here. I'm going to put a bunch of stuff junk, and then we'll probably go try to sell this to the vendor and see if that works. Go here. We have a few more items. Anything else? I think we're good. But before we go to the vendor, I do want to go to Manhunt, and I'm going to track on screen. So if we go here, we look. The campus is here. So let's head over to the campus. They do have a vendor there, and see if I sell 10 items, will this work? So it says help the campus vendor get their hands on new gear. Yeah. So the campus vendor is going to be right over here. Let's talk to her. And then let's go to inventory, and then let's go sell items.
Thanks for restocking my inventory.
Yep, that's it. There we go. So yeah, you just need to sell 10 items to the campus vendor. So let's open up the projects. Oh, sorry, Manhunt, and then there, sell gear or weapons to the campus vendor. Boom. That's good. So part 2 is we need to gain more control in the areas west of the White House. So on this one, it says focus on the areas west of the White House. The campus settlement is our first line of defense. It says we need to gain more control areas in the west. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to stick to areas here, right? I think I'm going to do here, here. Let's grab these 2. How many does it say we have to actually do? If we look at the Manhunt, it says we need to do 2. So yeah, there's 2. So I'm assuming in this area. I'm going to actually track this on screen just to make sure I'm doing it right. Let's go knock these out. So there should be this control point and then the control point to the left of me. There's only 2 in this area. I'm assuming it's the area all around the campus settlement because it says we need to focus this first line of defense. So let's take out these control points and see if this is what we need to do. Here we go. Let's see what we can do, guys.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
We'll know if it's activities if I clear this one or if it's control. I'm pretty sure it's control points.
Go out there and look. We're getting killed here.
Hold on.
I can't hit them from here.
I think we just have one more. Okay, yeah, no, we actually have to capture the whole control point.
Incoming hostiles detected.
These guys, you always have to hit twice, by the way. Okay, we got a medic over there.
Hostile
Who's
detected.
the last guy at? Should we just one more? Alright, let's finish this. Oh, there's triple XP event today. I forgot about that. Yep, there we go. Okay, there we go. You see, 1 and 2 done. Yeah, so we just got to get one more area. Not bad. So at least we know it is the control points. All right, guys, this should be our final control point we need to capture. And then we'll be done with Scout 2. And then we just have to do the final activity.
Reinforcements en route. Civilians in distress.
Should be easy, boys.
Heavily armored hostile detected. Serious trauma detected.
There we go. One more.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I think they're on this side. Whoa. Trying to get me there, and then we have one on this side. Looks like they're all spawning over
Hostile
here.
broadcast picked up. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Nice. There it is. Scout 2 completed. Yeah, so just get 2 control points. You're going to want to get these 2 control points around the campus.
Friendly.
Now, once we do that, we can go over here, and then we have one final part. So activity 3 says, ensure that our footholds west of the White House are stocked up. I think it says 150. I'm assuming this is donate materials. So let's go to the control point officer, and then let's donate this. Go here. Donate all. And see. Yep. It's working. All right, so let's donate all the resources we have available. And then we should be almost complete. We are 136 out of 150. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go to the other control point that we captured and donate here. And what we arrived, let's talk to him. Let's donate a couple resources. We only need a few more. And boom. Activity number 3 is complete, and we are officially done with Scout number 2. So a quick summary, we sell gear or weapons to the campus vendor, 10 items. Activity 2 is retake control points, downtown West, Constitutional Hall, Foggy Bottom, West End, West Potomac Park. And then activity 3 is donate 150 resources there. So activity 2, 2 control points. Activity 3, then donate 150 resources. Pretty simple, pretty easy one to do this week. Let's listen to the comms and see if we learned anything new.
They're everywhere, but not like everywhere. No, it's not like Kerman's. There isn't a black tusk bunker on every corner, but less than a day's walk to a safe house, half a day's drive between bunkers. You've got a helo you can get from one to the other in an hour or two, depending on weather conditions, but you need a landing site, or can jump in. How do we compete with that? You don't. That's why we were trying to shut them down. The Diamond Network. Yeah, we take down the network, we take out the bunkers and all of Nat's tech.
Well, it looks like we might be headed to some bunkers pretty soon. This is pretty good information we're getting from Schaefer. Seems like the next big event's going to be at a bunker. Who knows? All right, guys, let me know what you guys think. See you guys in the next one. Next week, Scout 3 will be available.